Guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a budget loadout for beginners in Counter-Strike. Now, this could be someone that has played the game sort of patchy but wants to get into playing it properly, someone that's playing it for the first time. Now, I know overall numbers tend to drop for Counter-Strike in the summer, but I'm also aware it's one of those periods where people have finished school, finished university, they have more time to play games and they want to grind a game, and they might be picking Counter-Strike and they might see all these lovely skins that exist in the game and they want to get involved. Now, before we get into the actual skins, I want to just let you guys know we're running a giveaway this month for a knife. It's going to be a field test of Bowie Knife Crimson Web. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit that like button, be subscribed, and then leave a comment down below on this video of your favourite skin from today. Good luck to those entering. We'll pick the winner at the beginning of next month, so August. And yeah, let's get into it. If you're looking for the best place to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins, then check out today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling skins, and it's much cheaper when compared to buying on the Steam market. Let's take a budget combo, for example. On Skinport, you can get this for under £240, but on the Steam market, it would cost you about £310. That's a £70 saving that you could use towards other skins for your loadout. So whether you're looking for budget skins, building your first full loadout, or an experienced collector with no buying fees and a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot, Skinport has everything you need and more. Check out the link in the description, and thanks to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so as usual for budget videos, I've removed my gloves, so you're going to see what the default gloves look like with the skins we're showcasing. Now, if you've been a collector of CS skins for a while, you might think some of these are basic, but I have tried to go for some slightly alternative picks rather than just going for what the go-tos from everyone's suggestion would be. And for that, we're going to kick it off with a Wasteland Rebel for the Glock. This is about $2.50 for minimal wear. It's something just that little bit more unique. Initially, I was considering like a Moonrise or a Warhawk, which are under $1, so you could go for those, or even an Umbro Rabbit, but I think Wasteland Rebel is super cool, really nice price you're paying for, and you don't see it in-game too often, so it's a bit more unique. An entry-level skin I love that looks good with the default gloves is going to be the USP Cortex. This is $2.80 for minimal wear. That pink is incredibly vibrant, and it's got this sort of like whitey grey background too. We always say white skins and pink skins normally have sort of like overpay for the colours, or like they're more sought after, so getting this for under $3 is actually a really nice pickup. Now, if you are new to the game and you're not sure like if you want to use a USP or a P2000, I'd recommend going to get a Panther camo, specifically the souvenir versions, because you can get these in minimal wear with gold stickers on them. And just to give you an idea of how they actually look, this is my field test one with the gold stickers, so 4 cents for this in minimal wear is incredibly good. Now, if you are wondering where I'm getting the prices from, because these are cheaper than the Steam community market, I'm taking them from third-party sites like Skinport, who sponsored today's video. If you want to find more information about that, I recommend you join the Discord. We've got a dedicated skin section where myself and the rest of the community will be able to help you out with that. Now, the Desert Eagle of choice here is one that I used to showcase all the time, and I've just not showed. Can I not get the... Yeah, I want the normal inspect, please. I've not showcased it in a while. It's going to be the Trigger Discipline. This is just over the $1 mark and minimal wear. You can save a little bit more and go field test it if you really wanted to, which is the same for the Wasteland Rebel and the Cortex, if I'm being honest. But I just think that the pink and the blue is a nice contrast here for like an entry-level skin. Now, the most expensive skin is going to be the AK. I think this is $7.75. I think it's definitely worth spending a bit more for the AK. It is your main skin. After all, if you're playing deathmatch, like just playing retakes, whatever, it's the most used weapon really in Counter-Strike, or the one you want to use the most. So I think spending a bit more here is definitely worth it. If, however, you want to like save $5 or so, you could look at the likes of a Slate for alternative, but my suggestion is going to be an Elite build, because for $1.50 in minimal wear, I think this gives you a little bit more than the Slate because you get some nice orange accents in it. Now, for the A1S, we have one of my favourite budget skins here. It's going to be the Flashback. This is well under $1 for minimal wear. It's not for everyone, but there's something about this in a budget loadout that I think is really nice. If you look at the other skins around this price range, not many have the detail this has. I quite like that it's got the shush written on the suppressor. It's got the different sort of text, like the size of the bullets in the magazine. It's got the Make Love No War. I just think this is a pretty cool skin. And then when it comes to the M4A4, my old go-to used to be the Magnesium, because I quite like the shine it got on it for the price you paid, but I like the etch art here. This is just over $1 minimal wear. It's got the text on it. If you don't kill the snake, the snake will kill you. It's then got like this hand-drawn snake the whole way along it. It's got like a polymag too. I just think this is a really cool skin for the money you're paying. And then finally, my agenda for the Atheris Op will strike again. This one is going to be in field test, which is $2.37. This is the only field tested weapon skin we're going to show today. Now, what this means is, I've showcased the I'm going to say 7 to 8 skins, because not everyone uses the P2000, but it's the main 8 weapons that you should consider buying skins for at the start of like building a CS loadout. And these main skins cost is about $18. It would be closer to like $12 if you went for the elite build instead. So overall, I'm trying to keep in mind, like, people don't want to commit too much money into the game. Different regions, different currencies, different income, stuff like that. Overall, I think this is a really fair price to pay if you wanted to use skins for like the 3 months of summer. And just remember, guys, you can always cash these skins out at the end of summer or when you decide to stop playing Counter-Strike. And then if you're thinking, right, okay, that's cool, but I like using the MP9, I like using the SG, I like using the XM, can I get skins for those? And yes, we will. We're going to go through the filler or bonus skins that you would look at now. First up is going to be for the MP9, one of the most overpowered weapons at the minute in the game. The amount you can do for how cheap this is great. 50 cent minimal wear, deadly poison is my choice here. You could also consider the goo, but I think just something about the deadly poison is ticking the box for me recently. Now, the next 3 are super cheap, and I love them. First up, we got the Mac 10 ensnared. This is 5 cent. The amount of artwork and like style you get here for 5 cent for the minimum wear is just really good. So definitely, this is worth the pickup. Another one that's 5 cent is going to be the P250 cassette. Now, this featured a lot in like the $1 and $2 videos that we did, just because for 5 cent, it's incredibly cool for a skin, and I like the textured grip it gets. And I've started to enjoy Urban DD packs a little bit more recently, and the fact that it's 2 cent to get the Tech 9, I think this is a bargain. You got the nice white magazine on it that you're going to reload with, just this nice DD pack design on the top, and literally 2 cent. Like, it cannot be cheaper to buy a CS skin. For the FAMAS, I was tempted to jump up to maybe something like a Spectrum ZX, but I think 25 cent is kind of like the nice max spend point for a FAMAS here, and you can get a Survivor set for that, which is pretty cool, and it's in minimal wear. The Gale is a weapon that's actually worthwhile getting good with, because you can do a lot of damage with hitting those lower buy rounds. 70 cent here for a minimal wear Vandal is going to be my suggestion. This is another one similar to the Flashback. I kind of like just having the little bits of writing around it, something a bit more unique. And don't worry, we have even more skins here, and the total cost of these filler skins is so cheap. This is going to be a Violent Daniel here, minimal wear 5.7 for 18 cent. The amount of color you get here for the price you're paying is actually really nice. Now I'm going to get a skin from the new case, which is going to be the Hideout Joe Berettas. This is 12 cent in minimal wear. I actually quite like the mix of colour in them. I hate how much I've unboxed these while opening kilowatt cases, but they're now super cheap, which is great for you guys building new loadouts. My SG of choice is going to be the Aloha. I still love that this is 6 cent. You're getting scope design. It's got this lovely shade of blue and purple all over it. This value for money is unbelievable. Then, on the AUG side of things, we're going to spend 6 cent as well, and we're going to get a Tomcat. Now, the AUG is one of those ones, there's a few different skins in this price range. None of them are fantastic, but I do quite like the Tomcat. It is quite a neutral design with some yellow accents, but I think for the price you're paying, it's pretty solid. And then for the XM enjoyers, I'm going to suggest another one from the new collection. It is going to be the Urizumi. Now, this in Battle Scarred is like 5 cent if you want to go down. I've used minimal wear again, which is 12 cent. This is one that I actually really like the artwork of. I like the fact you're getting this snake artwork throughout it. Lovely things basically throughout the whole design. The main thing is, it's just not bright and flashy, which is going to keep it nice and cheap. Then you're going to use a Urban Hazard for the MP7. This is 11 cent for minimal wear. Obviously, it's a camo pattern with this nice orange accent on it, which is pretty cool. And then finally, to end off this beginner loadout, I'm going to pick the Scout Disaster, or Disastre, whatever way you want to pronounce it. This is also 11 cent in minimum wear. This is another one that's newly added. It's one of the blues from the new case, and I just really like how it looks. I think, like, the price you're paying here, you get a pretty decent skin. Now, these bonus skins, so starting from the MP9 all the way down, they cost $2.33, which means the total cost of this loadout is going to be $20.52. So pretty much, it's a $20 loadout, and like I've been saying, I think this is a really nice sort of middle ground. If you want to pick up skins to use for a couple months, and then you can make that decision if you want to play CS more, if you want to dive into like building more intricate loadouts, stuff like that, then you can, and if not, you can cash out. You'll probably still cash out for like between $18 and $25, depending on price rises, and you'll be sweet. And like, if you are on that verge of saying, well, you know what, I'm a beginner to the game, I am enjoying it, but I also want some knife and glove combos, well, I have dedicated videos covering this all the way from $200 to $2,000, the best value for money, the best budget, all that good stuff. You can find all that on the channel. I have 2 combos to show you today. Now, this one isn't suggested that much by people, at least that I see, because people seem to hate the racing green gloves. I actually think they're quite nice. I picked up some here in minimal wear, and they will cost you $75. And I've then paired it with a Beryl 4 survival knife, which in minimal wear is $90. So it is like a forest pattern. It is these darker green gloves. Like, man, this is like, put this on an Aston Martin and you're loving it. Like, this combo is $165. It's one of the cheapest combos you can buy for a CS loadout. You can eke out like maybe 120, 130 combos, but they look pretty poor in my opinion. So this is probably like the cheapest area to get like a really nice combo. And then if you're happy to spend a bit more, get something a bit flashy and unique, I'm going to suggest the black laminate knife with the hand wraps caution. These gloves in Battle Scarred are $150, so pretty much the same price as the other combo, but the knife in Battle Scarred is $100, and obviously the black blade gets really cool, but we got the upgrade now, so you get to see the left hand while you're inspecting it, and this black knife contrasting with the bright green gloves is really cool and will run you $250. So there you go, that's a couple of combos to consider if you are in that sort of market and you're wanting to go for it. If not, go for the weapon skins, which will cost you about the $20 mark. Now, I really hope you found this video useful. I hope it will help you guys make some decisions on what skins you want to buy, if you want to dive into the skins market for the first time. And like I say, if there's any questions, please join the Discord that's linked down below. Head to the skins section. We have got people in the community that will be more than happy to help you out. And we are also running a giveaway this month, as mentioned at the start. It's for a field-tested Bowie knife Crimson Web. All you have to do to enter is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video. I'm going to pick the winner for this on stream at the start of August, because that's when it will end, and then we'll also announce it in Discord too. Make sure your Discord and your YouTube's linked so you don't miss out on the notification if you have won it. Outside of that one, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.